Meanwhile, in Gray Matter Lane, Emma Frost is acting not like herself. Just kidding, bitch. It's X-Men 97 time. Let's go.
Woo! Yeah, bitches.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to a long...
Sorry. Oh, no. Do the intro. Do the intro. Sorry, I'm so excited. I can't even start.
The vital intro. Welcome to Comic Book Queers. If you are looking for comic book queers, you have stumbled upon the right podcast. I am Brett. I'm wearing an X-Men shirt, but I want to know, EvilJeff, what's that X-Men shirt look like?
I bought this with you.
Corner box.
I bought this.
You bought that with me at FlameCon.
I love this shirt, and it always gets compliments.
Girl, you know that's the tattoo I want. Like if I ever get a tattoo again, it's that.
I do too, but I also want more of it because it's for those if you're listening, it's basically like the upper panel in a comic where it just had the heads of the X-Men.
Corner box.
It's called the corner. What is it called?
Corner box. Pretty literal name. Yeah.
I want more of them. I want to get more shirts with other people's on.
With other people. I want to get just corner box tattoos with 5 different heads in each all over my body.
Who's your corner box 5?
Oh my God. This is such a great short. We're going to re-record this for shorts when we're in like a vertical format. Who is my corner box 5? I have to dip into Outback. Like if we're talking like the corner box, I would get tattooed on my body.
Of course.
Yeah. So, but you also run into the dilemma of like, not necessarily my favorite, but such an icon, like must Wolverine be on there?
Also, sometimes they might not be like your all-time favorite, but their corner box picture is iconic.
Is iconic, like a Cyclops.
Okay, so yeah.
I think I would go Cyclops, Storm, Wolverine. No, I can't do Wolverine. I can't use Wolverine.
I'm doing all women.
Should I? But Cyclops is so iconic. But okay, all women. I'm going to do Cyclops. Sorry. Jean Grey, Emma Frost, Storm, and Nightcrawler.
I will say 90s Boom Boom, when she had the bow in her hair and the glasses, that corner box is so great. But I don't like her enough to do that.
We're going to talk about 90s Boom Boom.
Yeah. But I think mine would definitely be, I think I'm just doing like Storm, Jean Grey, Emma Frost, Rogue, and Psylocke.
Storm, Jean Grey, Emma Frost, Rogue, Psylocke. Amazing.
Oh, what about Kitty Pryde?
Okay. Fuck. Oh my God. Okay. Well, what about this question? Who gives a fuck? X-Men 97 premiered, dropped 3 episodes, and
X-Men 97, yes,
are going to talk about it. Let's play a little X-Men music just for celebration.
It's mutants with powers, Omega for hours. Bitch, let's read some X-Men.
Okay, girl. We've got a lot to talk about because X-Men 97 has dropped season 2. Its first 3 episodes, which I did not expect, but considering the nature of the 3 episodes, makes sense to drop all 3 because we are very divided into 3 teams right now. Know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Look at this amazing. Let me blow this up. Look at this amazing series of, I believe these are posters. For those of you listening on the audio version of the podcast, we are looking at posters for X-Men 97 season 2 that are printed to look like they are kind of vintagey comic books in sleeves and boards. They each represent a different episode, a different team of the opening episodes of X-Men 97. They are gorgeous. EvilJeff, one in particular stands out to us, right?
Yes, that is right. The middle one. The middle one is referencing a great comic.
X-Force one. But it's referencing a great comic. It's referencing, the number escapes me. I'm good. It's like a 212 maybe.
I was going to say 211.
Yeah, but it is like maybe like the second chapter, maybe the first of the Mutant Massacre.
No, not 211. Let me look up 210.
It is the
210. It's 210.
It is the "Come On, Mess With Us, Make Our Day" cover, which is so iconic, and it actually was like, I would say pre-Outback X-Men. It was the Outback team before they got to the Outback.
Well, like this incident led to the formation of the Outback team.
Led to them.
This is the massacre that gets rid of Nightcrawler and Kitty from the team.
Right. And we will be talking about the X-Men Outback new comic that dropped next week. We'll talk about that. But for now, we're going to stay focused on X-Men 97 episodes 1 through 3 of season 2. Should we do like a 1, 2, 3 loved it or hated it, as is our tradition?
Sure.
1, 2, 3.
2, 3 loved it. I mean, I like some more than so others.
Yeah,
episode
sure.
2 is like God tier.
It is. Episode 2
is so good.
I mean, I was in the shower this morning and this thought went through my head. Widow's Bay episode 4, Widow's Bay episode 8, X-Men season 2, episode 2.
Episode 2 is really up there. I think the other problem is I don't jizz over Apocalypse. Apocalypse
Correct.
Isn't like my favorite of villains. So of course I'm going to love this, but I will say episode 3, where it's like going all into the past, like that whole thing, it's just not my full zhuzh. I mean, it's super entertaining and I love it and it's great. But episode 2, X Factor, X Force, Jubilee stepping up and like Quentin Quire. It was just so many Easter eggs in episode 2 that I was like,
so great,
losing my mind.
But before we get there, let's talk about episode 1.
Episode 1.
They
get right to it. I thought it would be like, it's going to be episodes. How long does it take for us to figure out where they are? They're like, oh, they're here. Right. Let's go get them.
I love it. Bishop's like, no, I'm tracking. I got a tracker. I'm like, oh, great. And Ford's just like, oh, I built a time machine. I'm like, oh, great. Okay. So we're good. I love that it opens with Trish Tilby, who's fine, by the way. I don't know if you rewatched the end of season 1.
She turned into a sentinel. One of those things. She was a sentinel. So all those sentinels are just okay now.
I guess they're okay. Welcome to the cartoon version. Yes, they're fine. Don't worry, kids. All those sentinel people are fine. Trish Tilby, her career, it's like nothing ever happened. She's like, no,
speaking of like in media, like what's going on? Is Mystique still Val Cooper? Or did that never happen?
When did that happen?
Or is that just a thing that people are saying is going to happen?
Oh, that was a thing people were saying was going to happen. But then
it never did happen.
No, because we live in the age of people who watch TV in order to outsmart it, and they never do.
Okay. But there was no Mystique reveal, right? I did just rewatch it. Okay, yeah, I did just rewatch it to catch up, and I don't remember that.
No, there was not.
But okay, all right.
School,
okay, so
according to Trish Tilby, I want to get to this quote. The Trish Tilby quote is, "The school is now the haunted wreckage of a shattered dream." So that's where we're starting. That's where we're starting. Bishop and Forge, they're like, we're fully invested. We're fully equipped. Let's go. We follow Forge into the future. Bishop goes to the past. We follow Forge into the future, and we are fully in basically the adventures of Cyclops and Phoenix. Am I right?
Yep. Yeah. It was Red, Slim and Red.
Slim and Red. Old Slim and Red. I wish that factored into this episode a little bit. Their names, Slim and Red. Does not. We don't have time.
Yeah, they don't have time to do that.
It's another abridged version. These episodes of our favorite stories, like Inferno was. It was like, no, Inferno, we're just going to do it in like 10 minutes. Yeah. This too is like, nope.
We do have Mother Ascani. I'm surprised. I thought they were going to do the reveal that she is also...
she's the daughter.
Their daughter. Is she... I have a question. Is Rachel Summers from a different dimension, like multiverse, or is it just her timeline got rewritten and then it's all just completely different?
It's pretty much, well, because she was in the original Days of Future Past story, and that's the future that was avoided when they saved Senator Kelly from being assassinated.
So hers is just a dead timeline.
it's a dead timeline, but remember our Moira map. It's actually Moira's number 4 life, which I believe dead timelines still count as other dimensions. So when you're like, is it this or is it that? They're actually both the same thing.
Oh, interesting. So when Rachel came back, she came back to a different, it might have been one of Moira's resets. So she came back to a different, okay, interesting.
Yeah.
That is interesting. Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
And they have her with her lesbian haircut.
Oh my God. When she revealed herself to Storm, I really thought she was going to be like, Storm, I have to tell you something. I am a lesbian. Oh, what?
And she's got the hound marks and everything.
She's got the hound marks and everything. Wait, how cool was it when Scott was like, well, first of all, Jean is like, go talk to her. I'm like, Jean, you talk to her. Like, you need to convince somebody of something and you're going to send Scott Summers. Like, he's on the spectrum. He's like, he's just very stoic. Jean, you're the one that can, win someone over with honey. Scott's all vinegar.
She's still bitter about Madeline. She's like, oh yeah, I guess
she's like, go outside. Go outside and talk. Don't be near me. I found the stuff with her and Scott and Nathan to be very sweet.
It's very moving, especially the end.
Very moving.
Where when they're about to die, and and Cable's sitting at the diner. It's very reminiscent of all of us.
Season 1.
No, but the movie All of Us Strangers. Remember that?
Oh, that
movie?
Yeah.
Where there's a whole scene with his parents, his ghost parents in the diner. I was like, remember, and that's where he like takes off his glasses being like, I have your eyes. You're like, oh, so there's just like, I really like that they set up this kind of connection between them. But it's sad because in the Adventures of Jean and Cyclops with Slim and Red, they raised him. In this, they're only there for not that long.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's the 10-minute versions of our favorite stories. But they gave him enough advice. They're like, do this, do that, make your thing here, think hard. Don't worry. They covered it. They covered everything. I really loved. Oh my God. Wait. So they're fighting the 4 horsemen, like the final horsemen. Did you recognize them? The apocalypse, the horseman apocalypse in the future?
I did not recognize. No, because there was the weird geisha girl. There was the drummer.
Yeah.
And then the person. Who are they?
Girl, those were from Rick Remender's Uncanny X-Force. Those were the horsemen in Rick Remender's Uncanny X-Force.
Oh, that's right. I need to revisit Rick Remender's Uncanny X-Force because I really liked it. And it's been a decade since I read those. That's right.
Yeah. Because I remember like loving those characters, the character designs, like those that for some reason I really took to those horsemen. And when they showed up, I was squealing. I was so happy.
Yeah, that was great.
It was so great.
And then Storm gets told that she does a fucking cosmic storm.
Yep. That's incredible.
Amazing.
I'm sure that'll pay off later. Also, I think. Loved Rachel Summers upside down, like sitting legs akimbo upside down with her.
And also Mother Ascani. Rachel has what are Rachel's powers? Time-based. She is the one that brought everybody.
She's the one that did all the time stuff. And she's like, I sent you here so you can raise him as a soldier. And I sent your friends to the past so they can fuck up with like basically kill Hitler as a baby, basically. Bitch drives a train right through Apocalypse's temple, which is incredible. Love the moment where Nathan picks up a big gun in the middle. Little Nathan picks up a big gun in the middle of the battle. And Jean and Scott are like, my boy. Like, oh.
I also like when the train where she's like, once you get through the train, then there's no going back. So like, okay, we need to stop the train. So they beat the bad guys and they're like, okay, let's stop the train. And she's like,
nope.
No.
That's
so I really want more Mother Ascani because they also showed that she is connected to the Phoenix. They like showed the Phoenix in her eyes briefly. I need more Mother fucking Ascani.
I need more Mother. I need the Rachel Summers reveal. I mean, which is like,
here's the thing is in this, do you think Cable knows? Do you think at some point since she's raising him that she revealed it to him and he's already aware?
I'll bring up a bigger question. I have been struggling with things like maybe it isn't Rachel Summers, or maybe it is, but she's not their daughter, or which that would be stupid because her name is Summers. But it's things like that. Like maybe she isn't Rachel Summers, their daughter. Maybe this is just Mother Ascani. Maybe that isn't a white woman trapped inside of a British Asian body. Maybe that's
we'll get to
Asian
that.
Woman with an accent.
We'll get to that.
Like
we'll get to that. But I feel like the reason I don't believe that is they wouldn't have put the fucking Phoenix in her eyes.
100%.
They wouldn't put a connection to her and Jean.
Correct.
I have a feeling, though, did Betsy, when Psylocke was in the original X-Men cartoon, I think she had a British accent in that.
I don't know. I actually don't think she talked. Maybe she did.
No, she was like a full character. She talked.
Was that only in that final season?
She was in like 2 episodes, I thought.
But was it in that final season, which I never watched?
I can't remember which season it was. Yeah. But I think she had a British accent. I will just say for that, I do think she can easily just be a fully, they don't need to bring Captain Britain. If they're not bringing in Captain Britain, she can just be a fucking Japanese woman who was born.
That's what I'm hoping. In fact, since we're talking about it, the voice actor is a Japanese woman with an authentic British accent.
Yeah. So I think that's all it is. I think everyone needs to, until you see a white Captain Britain show up and be like, my twin sister, then you can be like, "Urgh." Right. And I don't think they're bringing any of that. But I'll tell you this: did hear what they said? It looks like it was renewed for 2 seasons already, for seasons 3 and 4.
Awesome.
So that means if they're going to go seasons 3 and 4, there is a chance that Excalibur might show up. So then it's like, but then they can deal with that then. If Excalibur shows up, what if that's how Kitty Pryde shows up? That she's in Excalibur.
Incredible.
Anyway,
to close the loop on this, Nathan frees the slaves. He becomes friends with Ship and gets a nice arm out of it. First of all, I love Apocalypse, and Bishop and Apocalypse both having the most fun with the 1990. I love the way they both said Bishop, like, we got to bring him back to the 90s.
To the 1990s.
It's the best line read. Even Apocalypse, like, we're the most vulnerable. The 1990s.
I love it. But that's like, you need lines like that so you just like remember, like, this is camp, bitches. This is fun.
It's camp, bitch. This is queer, bitch. I also love the beautiful cut from young Nathan to old Nathan to kind of take us then into episode 2.
What's the thing in his arm who talks to him? Cable?
Like right now it's Bell. Why can't I remember? Like Ship.
But Ship is the Apocalypse thing. I'm curious. Yeah. Did Cable get that from Apocalypse's ship? Is that happened in the original comics too?
Yes.
All right, I couldn't remember.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Because Ship shows up in the past.
Ship's all over the place. Yeah. All over the place. But before that.
But it's episode 2.
Oh, God.
Episode 2. Episode 2, they were like, hey, can we write something?
Are you serious with this?
For Brett and Jeff to fucking do
you understand I posted that on Threads? I was like, do you understand this episode was written for me? This was for me. Specifically around Emma. Because we'll get there. We'll get every second of that scene was written for me. All right. So we cut from young Cable to old Cable. Old Cable, oh my God. He's at this fucking diner. No, first it's the kids. On the run.
It doesn't even show the opening credits yet. And you're like, oh,
not even yet.
Skipping the opening credits.
Yeah. But we cut to young mutants on the run and we already recognize some of them. The next slide, I'll go through all the kids we saw. So let's leave it at it's young mutants. But we're already like, oh God, she just turned into, like it's too much. Also chasing them is somebody multiplying. So we're already jizzing all over the place. X Factor is hunting down young mutants to keep them safe, quote unquote.
Yeah. I do love that this version of X Factor is like a combined version of the original the original 5 and the Peter David version. It's like we work for the government and we're bringing in mutants.
Oh yes, sorry, I went to X-Force. Yes, X-Factor combination, but so is X-Force in that it is absolutely mapped on the 90s boom boom cannonball, the original X-Force, but you've got the uncanny X-Force people in there. I argue like
brilliant.
Psylocke was Shatterstar and Angel was Cannonball because Jubilee throughout this episode was Boom Boom. Like that was Tabitha Smith. That was
and then Sunspot is Sunspot.
But so Cable's at the diner. He's recruiting Sunspot and Jubilee. He's warning them like, our ethics are questionable. The government is hunting us. Like, this is very different, but I need you because you were the last person to be in touch with who we're hunting or something like that. You have a connection. So yeah.
And I think the thing that's beautiful, the thing that's like the original Cable before he was revealed to be Nathan Summers and everything, when he was kind of by what's his nuts who originally Rob Liefeld.
Yeah.
He was questionable because he was like, I believe children can be soldiers. And it's a very fucked up view to have. But you see the way he grew up being like, we're all soldiers and we have to start. And actually children kind of are the best soldiers. Yeah, and so he brings in, yeah, I know, right? And so, but Xavier was like, but I want to train you and I want to keep you safe.
You're not
Cable's soldiers. Like, no. And this is we'll get to it later. But like when Jubilee gets trapped and Sunspot's like, we have to go save her. And he's like, she knows what she's doing. She's good. Where he's like, wait, you're not going to save her? And he's like, she can save herself. Yeah. And it wasn't like he didn't care. It was just that he's like,
trust.
I have faith in her. I trust her.
Yeah.
And then and it was cool. And then later on when they're just like, what are we going to do with all these kids? And he's like, oh, I know what I'm going to do with them. I'm going to turn them all into soldiers.
One thing I loved about that scene, and I wish I had this picture that I'm going to show you over the camera prepared on the screen, but this fucking shot of Cable drinking out of the straw murdered me. It was the coolest. It's the best depiction of Cable I've ever seen. Incredible.
But now have, I think the thing is Archangel, his whole story was in the original X-Men cartoon,
it was X-Factor. Right? Yeah. Yes, it was.
Like him turning into Archangel happened in the
and Rogue
cartoon already.
Like the personality out of him.
Yeah. Anyway, so they have to go find the horseman. So they find one of the horsemen.
War.
And then
who was the horseman from the Fall of the Mutants from the 90s story? The first Apocalypse story. This was War. The bowl cut.
The bowl cut. Do we still think we're going to eventually see a Gambit horseman?
100%. Wasn't there like a coffin or something that was shown in episode 3 or 2?
Well, in 2, they were like, hey, they were building a new person. It looks like they were doing something, but they took it away and whatever they were making is gone.
Yeah.
I think that was Gambit.
Yeah, me too.
I think he was resurrecting Gambit as a horseman.
Agree.
But then the thing that's interesting is Psylocke, the way they make her powers with the butterflies is so fucking pretty.
When she psychic knifed him and you kind of saw it from the inside with the butterflies.
From the inside where it's like, oh, I rewound it like 10 times.
Oh, I'm like, that was the moment that I was like, I was upset. I was like, why didn't we do a live watch? Why did I say no to the live watch? I wanted to text you because I already texted you way too much. But I wanted to text you like, are you like, when are you going to watch? Like, I need to be there but I didn't want to give away episode 2. Like I struggled so much with, I needed to be there when you saw that so bad.
Oh wait, but we didn't even talk about the biggest reveal. We skipped over the biggest. Did we talk about?
Well, not yet. No, because they haven't read his mind yet and gotten booby trapped.
No. I mean, the biggest reveal of the X-Force opening. Did we talk about the X-Force? Did we talk about the opening credits? The opening
credits. But I love how the opening credits kind of clock what you're going to need to know for the episode. But anyway.
Yeah, but I love the opening credits is not the X-Men opening credits. It is the
my God. Yeah, we didn't talk about it yet.
Opening credits. It's fucking X-Force.
I thought we did.
Like and the thing is my my roommate, he knows X-Men. I actually like keep him up to date on X-Men, and I had to come home late. So I was going to watch it late, and he had already watched it because he thought he would be asleep. But he was like, wait, are you going to watch episode 2? He's like, I'm just going to sit and like, I need to watch you watch the beginning of episode 2. And I'm like, why?
I was like, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous he got that experience.
And when the X-Force showed up, I'm like, what the
fuck? So my husband was sleeping. I'm watching it in the living room.
You wake him up.
No, I think I did. Like I started going, what? Like screaming. And then tears started coming out of my eyes. Like I was just so happy that I was watching this.
So good. It's so good.
And it was so good. Like it was the best thing. I think it might've been my favorite moment from 2026 so far.
It was pretty amazing. Incredible. But anyway, I also feel so back to they capture the Horsemen.
They capture War.
And then they're like, all right, let's kill him. Because
let's read his mind.
Before that, Psylocke takes the memories and Jubilee's like, you can't just like go in and grab memories. And they're like, this is war. Literally and figuratively. Like we're just
she tries to dig. Yeah, but then she hits an impasse.
A booby trap.
Encrusted
with a diamond wall. I know. She said it's like
diamond.
A wall of diamond.
I went, what? I went, what? It's like a what? Oh, girl. Like what my body chemistry was doing. Like I started boiling. I don't like.
Because I'm like, wait, you're going to have Psylocke and Emma Frost in the episode? Are you fucking kidding me?
It was like a wall of diamond. I'm like, it's butterfly diamonds. It's happening. My God.
I still can't get it because you remember the last Psylocke Emma Frost encounter. I was a little pissed.
Was pathetic.
In Wolverine and the X-Men.
Yeah.
And Emma just wiped Psylocke so easily that I was like, I feel this. I don't know if I like this. Yeah. But anyway, they go. Jubilee realizes like, oh, this is Emma.
Oh, that's Emma.
That's helping them. And she's like, oh yeah, I can help you. I know where they are, but. Money.
Well, hold on. We're going to do this step.
All right. I'll let you take over now.
She's like, it's Emma Frost. When she's saying that, we cut to a nightclub in London, which is packed to the gods. It is a rager. Can I go? Can I put my own headcanon? It's a gay club. Mm-hmm. Okay. We're in Soho. It is all white and all diamond. And I'm like, bitch owns a nightclub. Okay. That's number one. So number two, we cut to her. She's going to her office with 2 muscle boys. Okay. So bitch was about to have a 3-way or do coke, or it's a gay club. They probably were going to do coke
or do coke off the cocks, off their dicks.
Right. Whatever they were going to we're partying. Okay.
So she was going to psychically have them have sex with each other while she did rails.
Whatever she is up to no good, and I am here for it. She opens the door. It's Sunspot, Jubilee, and Cable in club clothes, by the way. And she just goes, well, what do we have here? And like my soul went on fire because it's a different voice actress from season 1, which means they're investing in the character.
Yeah. And they got her. They're writing her correct.
And it's 100%. She was like, oh, if X-Force is going to, so I might've watched this 80 fucking times. Ooh, if X-Force is going to crash my party, I would prefer it was that dashing Worthington. Pause. Archangel's voice. What's happening there?
What do you mean?
His voice.
It is. Is that the same voice? I'm wondering if it's just the same.
I don't know, but this is Archangel.
Yeah, it does seem like because he's Archangel, he should have a deeper, more commanding
Doesn't
voice.
Sound very dashing to me.
No.
So she's like that dashing. She's like, but, and then she looks at Cable and she goes, but I'd love to make you bark. Woof. I'm like, this is for me. This is for me. This is what I say to people on Scruff. This is for me. And then we get the like femme fatale film noir action thriller kind of character, which is very satisfying. And she's like, yeah, I'll give you what you need for a price. It's Emma.
But she also double crossed them to the government because she wanted amnesty.
It's Emma.
What's the line she says about, she's like, what does she say about amnesty? What was that line?
Yeah, sorry. Amnesty is the best way or something. It's like, I forget.
I also love that she's just sitting there while everyone's fighting.
Oh my God.
And then so just turn, and then a thing comes and just turns to diamond and it bounces off of her.
And she goes, oh, and do you know what she says when that happens? What's that, Emma? Emma, what do you think of the podcast so far? Oh, okay. Never mind.
I love how it doesn't even sound like yawn. It just, she sounds like she's just going, yawn.
Yeah. That might have been because I recorded it on my phone with, in front of my laptop, doing my best. Oh my God. A lot of people online, because they have no media literacy, are mad because Emma's a villain. Like, could y'all just shut up?
Give a she needs to have the turn.
Can she have an arc?
You know what I mean?
Like, the reason it's an arc is because it starts in a different place than it goes. That's why it's an arc.
Because there's no way you're going to introduce a bunch of students.
She's not going to be,
and then you're not going to see how Emma's a good guy.
This is so much more interesting because she's going to wind up getting involved with those kids that they saved, and she's going to be the one to take them in. Let it cook.
Yeah. They know what they're fucking doing, bitches.
They know what they're fucking doing. And may I add, how do we know she didn't send them in there to rescue the kids? Mm-hmm. How do we know she didn't do the whole thing to get them captured so that they would be in that place knowing that they would break the fuck out and probably take all the kids with them?
Yeah.
I will bet that we're going to get that moment. She's like, no, why do you think I sold you out? I knew you'd save them.
And then Jubilee tries to reason with Polaris because X Factor comes in. Jubilee gets behind. I love seeing the original X Factor, or not the original X Factor, but the Peter David X Factor.
Yeah, the Peter David. Oh.
And she talks to Polaris. I love how she calls Havoc
a low rent
knockoff Cyclops
or a knockoff Cyclops.
Brilliant.
That hurts.
And she gets put away, and this is where we start. Let's talk about these students. Let's go to the pictures.
So we'll go big. We'll go big. Picture wise on the students. This was some satisfying shit right here. Throughout the episode, we see them, especially in the prison. The top left, you may not recognize, or you may. That's Wing from Joss Whedon's Astonishing X-Men, the one who kills himself by jumping off the roof in the Danger arc.
I read that the two black children are from the kids that get killed in the beginning of God Love, Man Kills. Someone told me. I saw a TikTok on that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I was like, that's very specific. I don't know if I was like, how do you even know that?
And I know exactly the scene you're talking about. I'll have to. I think it's
but it's a black brother and sister, and they were showing them.
It is in the
Yeah. So, but here we see Penance, we see Kid Omega, Quentin Quire,
and Penance is Monet St. Croix. It's not like the weird Penance we got in the original.
Yes, no, it's Monet St. Croix.
Yeah. I'm sorry. One thing about Wing. Wing kills himself in the Danger arc from Astonishing X-Men. We're getting that episode. We're getting an episode called Danger.exe, and we've seen.
I hope he doesn't kill himself.
Me too.
Is that Archie or Leech?
It's Artie. It's Artie. It's my favorite. My boy. And do you know why he's sad? Because Leech fucking died in Genosha.
Oh, that's
his best friend died in Magneto's arms, and that's my boy Artie. Artie is like up there with Locust. Like when I see Artie, I go nuts. So Artie's with Dust. We have Sync.
Oh, that's who that is.
We have Sync, and next to him is covered by our logo is Mondo from Gen X.
Oh, nice. And then we have Herman, Glob, Chamber.
We have Glob, Herman, Chamber. We have the Cuckoos, which are people are freaking out. Like Emma knew her daughters were. All right, can we stop? We don't know these are Emma's daughters.
Also, we don't know that Emma knows that it's her daughters.
Emma knows those are her daughters, or Emma knows and she sent them in on purpose to get them rescued because they were the best hope of getting them rescued. So everyone relax. Emma did not.
We see Nature Girl, not a villain yet.
Oh, we have Loa behind the Stepford Cuckoos from New X-Men. Academy X. We have Nature Girl, and then we have Maggie, who Jubilee is carrying on her shoulders. Maggie is from what? The Marvels cover where Angel is saving the little mutant from the angry mob. It's that girl, which is such a good deep cut. Yeah. Such a good deep cut.
And Jubilee fucking saves all of them. This scene where Jubilee kicks ass.
The really fucking good. Veruca Salt needle drop. Like us Gen X boys were like, not Volcano Girls. Are you?
It's so funny. I literally, because I watched Hedwig and the Angry Inch at Cinespia, and they were playing, they played that song like before the movie started. That song, and then they played that La Tigra Decepticon, and I was like, I'll take it down. I was like, those two songs. Whenever a girl has to be badass. Like a teen girl is like, I don't need to listen to you. One of those two songs plays.
A Harley Quinn
when that song came on, I literally said that last week. So when that song came on, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I literally just said, whenever a teen girl wants to kick ass, coming. That song fucking comes on.
Goddamn. You had a psychic moment.
Anyway, that was great. Loved it. I loved it.
So good. I mean, wait, who am I? Like, why do I love Jubilee? Why is Jubilee like?
But it's also she's now starting to use her power in her feet.
Yep, so cool. She learned that that Motendo episode from season 1 actually wound up having big ramifications. Like I was like, what?
It showed her how she can use her powers.
Yeah, it was great.
All right.
And then we get to episode 3, which is set in the past. It is the Rise of Apocalypse part 1. The team from the future is back in the present, but the team from the past is not back yet. So they're like, uh-oh.
And so they met up and they're like, we were all supposed to come to this time and they don't. Yeah. So we were like, uh-oh.
Yeah. Here's a glimpse of these folks. Magneto. So we open with like Magneto is pretty much like the En Sabah Noor. First of all, En Sabah Noor can get it. Absolutely can get it.
He's hot.
I feel like Richter. I'm like, Magneto is like the En Sabah Noor whisperer. He's like, do this, think that, and feel this.
And Magneto's trying to get him to turn to good. The thing is, Xavier's like, he's evil, don't do it. But the thing they didn't say is, Xavier, well, what do you want to do? Do you want to kill him? That's the thing is, Magneto's doing the least violent version of it.
Oh,
Xavier wasn't giving like another thing to do.
Do you not like me trying to like influence the mind of this younger mutant into believing into a dream of integrationism? Do you not like that? Because that's what you fucking do to everyone we meet. Yeah.
In a weird way, I think Xavier is like, I just want to get home. So they're very concentrating on just getting home and using
boyfriendy.
And using this. They're totally
very husband. Like, can we just go home?
Yes, they're totally.
That's me with my husband. I'm like, can we just go home?
But then it is interesting with all of the futuristic stuff is because
it's like the past, but there's robots.
Do we see the ship, or is the ship just in the dream, Xavier's dream, or do we?
It's
or
just
does the ship?
Dream.
It's just in the dream.
It's that. Sphinx
but we
temple.
know. But this is the thing that's interesting is we already know because we read the comics. It's Ramatut. Is that his name?
Yeah.
That's Kang.
It's Kang, bitch.
So I am kind of like, I know you kind of have to go along with this, but I'm like, I'm just so done with Kang.
I know.
But I know it's like you have to go there. But it is interesting where we have Kang and we have Apocalypse. What's it? En Sabah Noor. How do you say his name?
En Sabah
Noor. Before he's evil. And but then there's another voice calling. Xavier has that like trippy.
He tries to read the mind of the general of Ramatut.
The sand trooper.
No, the Sandstormers.
Sandstormers, the guy who like raised him and wants him to be
that guy. No. Yeah. So yeah, that's Baal. That's not who I'm talking about.
No, but the other guy, what was that guy's name? Was he
Logos?
Yes.
Logos.
The one who was on the big elephant. Did that elephant just get killed?
I don't know, but he threw that elephant pretty far.
He threw that elephant, and then Party was like, animal cruelty. And I'm like, it's a cartoon.
But it was very cartoon. But it was cartoony, though. The elephant's like legs all went out in different directions.
Yeah.
It's so
But
fun.
he reads it and also sees a booby-trapped mind. And then he kind of gets trapped in there. And there's all of this symbolism.
Did you see that moon? The moon had cracks in it that looked like Magneto's helmet? Like that pink moon? That was so fucking cool.
I've watched a few TikToks of people trying to dissect every piece of symbolism. And I'm just like, this is a lot. I think I'm just going to like go for the ride and see what happens. But do you think, is that voice future Apocalypse?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I thought.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to introduce yet another presence. We've already got fucking Kang and Apocalypse. Like,
right.
Good.
So anyway, they're trapped there. They need the power of the ship to power them up so that they can time travel back home.
Because they're working on a time machine, but Baal, the Sandstormer guy, finds it and he's like, told you they were fucking jerks. And
yes, and that leads to Sabanor immediately being like, well, now I hate you. Now it's like, can I explain? No, just like a fucking crazy jealous boyfriend.
He's a typical circuit guy. Like he's moody. He's on drugs. Like
he's on steroids.
Yeah.
Okay. Another question I want to ask. What is Apocalypse's original mutant powers? Because as he ages and ages, he takes on other bodies and he gains their powers. Do
you know, I've never read Rise of Apocalypse. I've never read the comics this is based on.
I think I've mostly skimmed it because it's kind of boring. It's kind of boring. But my question is Apocalypse's mutant power that he is immortal?
I don't know. I've never known.
No, because I don't know if it's to absorb because that's the ship thing. The ship thing from Kang is what does that.
Right. And resurrect.
I think his power is that he's immortal. I think that's his original mutant power. But I tried looking it up and nothing fully says what his original power is. I've always understood Apocalypse's mutant power to be full molecular control over his body. And that is what already gives him the leg up of being one of the most powerful beings. And that's what also makes him immortal.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But then how come he always shapeshifts his hands into weapons, but he never shapeshifts into other people?
Not that you know.
Anyway, this one was good, but episode 2 was.
Can we please bring up Kandra also? There, she's right there, being like, "Talk about me." Kandra, the external, who the Assassins Guild and the Thieves Guild have to give their tithes to.
Yeah,
it's fucking Kandra. I never really connected with her, but she's an external.
A minute. External. Wait, I forgot the main thing. Who powered the ship and who gave Kang all of the stuff to start all of that? Was the Celestials.
Oh.
Maybe that voice was the Celestial.
Maybe.
Anyway.
Interesting, because that's where ship came from.
Yeah. So if he's seeing the ship, maybe it's the Celestial voice.
Oh, that's interesting. That's why Xavier's like, ah.
So it's not necessarily another villain, but just another source of power.
It's a higher power. Yeah.
Especially if they're showing an external, because they're connected to the Celestials.
Oh, look at that. I just Googled Apocalypse original power, and it says his original mutant power is total molecular control over his body. What?
There you go, girl. All right, nice.
Go, girl. She knows more about Apocalypse than she thinks she do. But I love that the fight breaks out, and then all of a sudden, the lasers are hitting the wrong people. I'm like, what the hell? Who's that guy? And it's Lucas Bishop. I love Luke. I love Bishop. I love Bishop. He's so fun. He's so reliable. I just love him. But then they're fighting, and Ramatut's like, I'm going to shoot a giant laser at you. And he does. And to be continued. And
I can't wait. I'm I can't wait for more. I need more.
What a ride. What a night that was. What a night that was watching those episodes. I was having the time of my goddamn life. I was living. I live.
And the other thing they said is now that they have greenlit this, that season 3 will only be a year later and season 4 will only be a year later. No 2 years in between seasons.
Can you make it with AI maybe, and then it could come out in a month?
Shut up. How dare you? Don't say that. I will kill you.
We should talk about the upcoming episode titles. You know what I mean? Because one of them is Danger.exe, which is going to be, I would imagine, our Danger episode. We're obviously going to have Rise of Apocalypse Part 2 next. After that is something called Weapon X, Lies, and DVDs, which, if we understand the reference, we know that's a genius title.
Yeah.
Say it out loud because not everyone knows.
Wait, say it again.
Weapon X, Lies, and DVDs.
Oh, Sex, Lies, and Videotape. Sex, Lies, and Videotape.
Episode 7. 6 is Danger EXE. 7 is Strange Land, Savage Heart. So that's going to be Savage Land.
Savage Land.
What I love is it's not all going to be apocalypse, right?
No.
Episode 8, The Dead Man. Ooh, or is it? Episode 8 is called The Dead Man's Hand. That's Gambit. Yeah, coming back as
Hey, Gambit.
Oh, and then I'm sorry. Episode 9 is called. Here's a vague clue that we're not done with apocalypse. Episode 9, Survival of the Fittest.
That's his whole brand.
It's his whole goddamn thing.
Oh, love it.
Love it. But we're not just X-Men. Oh, wait, we have the comic to talk about. Oh, hold on.
We are. Time to talk about X-Men comics.
We're not just X-Men
we don't
cartoons. We are also X-Men comics. There we go.
We're just going to talk about actual X-Men. It's continuing on with the science team.
Number 32 of Jed McKay's book. The story arc is Anomaly Part 2. Not much happens in this one. Kind of a filler where we've got the science team has been beset upon by Department H when they found Schwarzschild's body.
Yeah, and it looks like he was late. He wasn't killed because he was there to be a booby trap.
He was there to be
for
a bomb.
them to find. Yeah, by Cassandra Nova.
His gravitational spikes go everywhere. I actually think the Cassandra Nova thing it's like it comes with the 4K make you a mutant package. I think she's booby trapping the brains of everyone they're turning into.
So they all have a booby trap.
I wonder if Jen has one on Amalia.
That would be crazy if all of them get killed. Because
Ben Liu did, which Quentin references and uses in this to try to unlock Schwarzschild's. So Schwarzschild's powers, they're still going crazy. Department H is badly fucked up from all the gravity spikes. Quentin takes Ben Liu into the mind of Schwarzschild, where they do find that the brain is booby trapped very severely. There's bombs and chains and crazy dynamite and shit all over his brain. I'm trying to think what else happens. The X-Men help Department H because Zorn is a healer and he can start healing all the men who are injured. But and
then I think this is all just going to lead to Schwarzschild is going to be a member of the X-Men.
Pretty much. This is all leading to DNX, the whole virus storyline.
Which I'll tell you this, I'm so over virus storylines, but if you just maybe do it to just cull the herd of bad X-Men characters.
I actually don't think Schwarzschild, it just hit me. I don't think he's joining the team. I think he's patient zero.
Oh. Or do you think all those spikes are happening because he has the virus?
Yes.
Oh no. Well,
and I think he has a bomb. All right. I think he's going to release the rest of it. He's going to start the contagion.
Jesus. You're probably right. Anyway, great.
All right. Good stuff. Okay, well, we're not all X-Men.
No, we talk about. I was
trying to do before. We talk about other stuff. We talk about.
We saw a DC movie.
Should we do? We saw a DC movie. Should we do what you watching or ew? I read a DC book.
Let's do ew because for what you're probably going to say.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Okay, we're here to talk about Supergirl. Finally,
I read a DC comic.
More specifically, ew, I watched a DC movie.
Although we should do a 1, 2, 3 because I think we might not be fully on the same page.
Great.
Ready? Supergirl. 1, 2, 3. I liked it.
I hated it.
I had issues, but overall,
liked it, but I was like, okay, I'm not miserable, but my first thought walking out was, well, that sucked.
Oh, see, I wasn't. My issues were more with the making of it, the look of it. I felt it didn't look good.
Well, I also thought it was a photocopy of a James Gunn movie in all of its aspects, including how it looked.
I would say, though, where I guess we'll disagree. I didn't mind the plot, and I liked the performances. I thought like
her.
I like her, and I liked the plot and the character arcs. I think the writing is a little, and the look of it is a little, and some of the fight sequences because of the CGI that I did not really like was a little, But part of me was like, this little girl character better not fucking stay useless. And then she wasn't. And then she started doing things. And I'm like, okay. Because at first she just felt so useless. The 13-year-old girl, I was like, I hate her. Get rid of her. But then she started doing things. And I'm like, okay. But I really like Supergirl. I like her.
Yes. I really like her.
So
I really like the take on the character.
Yeah. And so I wasn't bored and I had a good time. I was so bored. Everything looks so smooth. It's just the effects and the color correcting. Everything was so smooth, and it just all it felt AI-y to me. It felt AI to me.
Well, it also,
even though I know it wasn't.
It didn't match the story or the look didn't match the story or the tone. This should have been, and so I did kind of read through Woman of Tomorrow a little bit since I've seen it. First of all, the color palette of that book is so unique and wonderful. And I wish they would have taken that approach to the color palette and the art direction of the movie. The way the plot, which works because it was the plot that worked in that book, is framed and delivered in that book is so different. Like, this is actually interesting. It's told through the little girl's perspective. And so she sees Supergirl through this like mythological lens. And so it's kind of like you're told a story of Supergirl through somebody who kind of idolizes her, which is like a really interesting way of looking at the character. And then you realize at the end that the girl is an unreliable narrator. And she's been lying about things. And the way that she's been depicting Supergirl is not completely accurate. It's really interesting. And all of those elements of the interesting lens through which to deliver the plot were gone. It was told through this perspective of Supergirl and not the sidekick. And I wish they would have just taken a risk, because this was a riskless movie, just like Fantastic Four was, which is kind of why I thought it was boring. Like, you sure did do the formula, good for you. And you gave us nothing different.
And I felt Lobo, no reason for Lobo.
Stapled onto the movie. No reason at all. It was fucking Aquaman in face paint. He's not that good. Like, it was stunt casting from a bygone era. It just did not fucking work. There's no Lobo in the original story. But it's just one of those movies for me when you're watching it and you're like, I'm not reacting. Like, everything is here that I should be like, yeah, oh, good, go. Yeah, okay, oh no. And I just sat there looking at it. Like, maybe it's me, but it just didn't emotionally grab me. Like, there was no.
I felt there was good parts. I really liked when those ladies were hijacking the bus. I thought that was a really fun setup where then when she's like waiting for the sun to rise and then she can get her powers. I thought all that was kind of fun. I like that.
Yeah. I just, all the times that she was in danger, it was like, just give it time because pretty soon the sun will appear and you'll be fine. So I was like, okay, so I just got to wait until the sun comes and then stuff will happen.
Well, I do like the idea of like giving someone, because with Superman, it's always like, where's that kryptonite? But for her, she's literally like, oh, you're on a planet that doesn't have the sun that gives you powers.
Yeah. Until she was on the one that half didn't have the one that was giving you powers and half did.
They were like,
okay.
It's on purpose. I'm like, if you did it on purpose, why didn't you go to one that just had a green sun?
Why did you one that didn't? Exactly. Like, why did you have one that inevitably would give her power? Like, eventually will. Stupid. The villain was so like nothing.
Yeah, he was boring.
It was so stupid. It was so boring. The villain is so much more interesting in Woman of Tomorrow. I thought I hate the fucking sidekick. I hated her. I hated her stupid little Indigo Montoya bullshit. Like weak sidekick, weak Lobo, weak villain, great actress, great main character who is getting fucking flayed online and I can't fucking take it.
Well, that's the thing. It's the same thing as Little Mermaid, where Little Mermaid movie was bad, but the only good thing was Halle Berry.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing that all the right-wing incels were like, this fucking black Little Mermaid. And you're like, no, she was the only good thing. And I think it's the same thing here, where like the star of Supergirl, what's the actress's name? Something.
Millie Alcock.
Alcock. I knew there was cock in it. Yeah. She's great, but the right wing and incels are like, she's too ugly. That's why this movie is bad. And you're like, shut the fuck up.
The movie's bad because it's not written well. It's not emotionally resonant. That's why it's bad. She's great. I can't wait to see her under actual, like James Gunn's actual hand. But the direction and the writing were just so bad.
Anywho.
And Crypto should have died.
And who should have died?
Crypto.
The dog? Yeah, fuck that dog.
Enough with that stupid dog.
Anyway, that was Supergirl. It was just, I had fun. I wasn't bored. So I just thought it was okay. But I thought it looked
I gave it 2.5 stars on Letterboxd.
I think I gave it 3. So, but I have a very low
Letterboxd.
Is there a CBQ letterbox?
Should we?
No, because how are we ever going to agree? We don't agree half the time.
That's not true.
That's the new thing of dating. When you go on a date, you ask what's your letterbox for?
Ooh, what is your letterbox for right now? Because I changed mine according to a theme.
Oh, my thing is, for me, I only include, because I think a lot of people include movies and I'm like, yes, that's a good movie, but you'd never want to watch it again. Mine, I include something that I would want to rewatch. Mine is Mulholland Drive, What's Up, Doc, Clue, and Parasite.
Mulholland Drive, What's Up, Doc, Clue, and Parasite. That is very much a Brett Manis. What do you mean we don't agree? That is very much a Brett Manis favorite 4. But I do mine like according to, is there a big movie that I'm celebrating? And so am I putting 4 of my favorite, like I go by like subtopic. So I have to change mine because mine was Pride. All of June, I had a gay favorite 4.
Right.
And
if you had to do overall,
he doesn't even care what my gay. He doesn't even care what my gay. I'm telling you what my gay one is, but I'm a cheerleader. To Wong Fu, thanks for everything, Julie Newmar. Weekend. And I saw the TV Glow.
That's great.
My favorite 4. Clue. Batman Returns.
Interesting.
I for some reason something is holding me back from saying Captain America: The Winter Soldier. I don't think it's that. It's Clue, Batman Returns, Scream, and The Big Lebowski.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Batman Returns is Heath Ledger.
No.
Or is that Catwoman?
Michelle Pfeiffer.
No, Dark Knight is...
The Dark Knight is Heath.
But Batman both of those are the sequel. They're both the sequels.
Yeah. Batman Returns is Shelley Pfeiffer.
Catwoman. That is one of the best villains ever.
You know what, though? Catwoman, I was just saying this. So I was at a straight wedding in Chicago over Pride weekend. And I was saying Catwoman feels like an easy role because every woman who has given us Catwoman has fucking nailed it. Has given us life. Like,
Halle Berry?
Oh, I don't count that.
The one that's like, the actual movie of it?
In Batman movies. Anne
Hathaway was very good.
She was incredible.
Zoe Kravitz is great.
Incredible. Michelle.
Eartha Kitt.
Shelley Pfeiffer.
Julie
incredible.
Newmar.
Eartha Kitt. Incredible.
But
so an easy role.
No, because still none of them even hold a candle to fucking Michelle Pfeiffer.
Not even Zoe?
No. Well, it's also just that character. No. Also, none of them have the full nervous breakdown. Like none of them go into in depth of the character study as Batman Returns does.
None of them say a kiss under the mistletoe. She's nuts.
Yeah. Are we supposed to fight or kiss?
Mistletoe can be deadly if you eat it.
Plus, if you watch the behind the scenes where Catwoman in one take whipped the heads off of every mannequin. Yeah. Have you seen that?
Yes. Yes. And Brilliant. They applaud.
Brilliant. It's the same. You know who else did that? Sigourney Weaver in Alien 4. There's a scene where she's like kind of that enhanced Ripley, and she has to walk away and throw the basket from behind.
Oh, and she did it.
And they're like, "We'll just CGI in it later." And she literally does it, and it goes in. And they ended up having to redo the sound because half the crew goes.
Everyone was like, "Whoa!"
Because she actually fucking made it. Anyways, I guess we did it.
It's gonna be a hot time in the cool town tonight. You've got a bit of a dark side. No darker than yours, Bruce. I'm here for your blood. My blood I gave at the office a half pint. I'm talking gallons. I'm sorry. I can quote Michelle Pfeiffer, Catwoman all day. So what else?
I think that's it. I think we did it. I think that's the end of the episode.
I had something else I wanted to talk about. All right. Well, thank you so much for listening, everybody.
Wait, what did you want to talk about?
I don't remember.
There's nothing else on our docket.
I know. Something came to my mind. Whatever, it's fine. Let's just end the episode. Thank you so much, everybody, for listening.
Thank you.
To Comic Book Queers. Listen, this is going to be a highlight of your life while X-Men 97 season 2 is running. Tell your friends. This is like heated rivalry all over again. We've never been so relevant. If you want hot, bitchy talk about X-Men 97, you better come here first.
That's right.
I'll show you my butt.
And I'll tell you this, if you turned on the X-Men 97 and you felt something in your little nether regions, well, it's because you're gay.
Oh, how did that happen?
Well, it turns out if you watch comic book TV shows, well, then X-Men. That makes you queer.
Oh, wait, one more thing. Oh my God, one more thing. Wait, okay. So in episode 1, wait, I totally forgot to say this, and I have to say it now because I'll be so mad. In episode 1, when they're fighting the fucking Final Horseman, and one of them is that Civil War drummer, and
right?
When they crash in and save Jean, Scott, and Nathan, there is a moment where the music kicks in and they sync up fucking Famine's drum with the music. It goes like it goes like it is. You have to go back and watch it. It's during that fight.
I'm going to rewatch all these.
Sync up his drums with the music, and it is so fucking brilliant. And that is how fucking brilliant the show is. Okay, comic books make you queer. Bye.